6th Standard, Term 2, Social Science, Civics, Unit 1, National Symbols. Velen and Punni went on a forest trip to Pullivanam. The thought that they were going to visit the forest made them ecstatic, and they were filled with excitement and adventurous spirit. Veena, a wildlife researcher, was with them. That forest had a legendary river running across. The forest also had 2000-meter high mountain. As per the plan, they had reached the forest area by a vehicle. "We are waiting for you," said the forest officer Manimaran, smilingly to the enthusiastic young researchers. Veena introduced Velen and Punni to the officer. The personal vehicle had to be stopped there as they were restricted to go further. After that, they had to travel only by vehicles run on batteries that are pollution free. These vehicles, also called as jeep, were covered with glass. A jeep was waiting for them. The forest officer Manimaran, Veena, and the team boarded the vehicle. "I think you are eagerly waiting to watch the tiger, but it is possible only when you are lucky enough. Though it is the tiger's habitat, there are many birds, insects, reptiles, aquatic life, and amphibians which make the ecosystem. So, please don't wait only for the tigers, but enjoy watching other animals too. And remember, you shouldn't speak loudly," said Manimaran. In a few minutes, they had a chance to see a beautiful pond with lotus. The vehicle was moving slowly. The lotuses were smiling back at them. Lotuses are different types. Those which are pink called pink lotuses. "The lotus has a very special structure," said Veena. Just behind a big tree near the pond, a peacock was fanning out its feathers gracefully. Without making noise, Velen and Punni were admiring it. "Uncle Manimaran, usually peacocks do this during rainy days. Will it rain now?" said Punni. "Maybe it dances only during rainy days." But once a chieftain wondered whether the peacock was shivering in cold and covered the peacock with his shawl. This chieftain belonged to the classical Sangam age of Tamils and also revered as one of the 7 most generous personalities of ancient Tamil land. "You know very well that the peacock is our national bird. For a long time, the peacock has a significant place in our culture, art, and heritage. Its beauty, stately appearance, and its even distribution all over India makes it our national bird," said Manimaran. The vehicle moved forward silently. They admired the beauty on either side even without blinking. "We have come very close to the bank of the river. Now we have to go along the river. I am going to show you a different animal. You have to remain silent. Only then you can see it. Please take your binoculars," said Manimaran. Veena had instructed the team to bring their binoculars on the visit. Velen and Punni had borrowed the binoculars from their neighbors. They focused their binoculars towards the gap between the bushes. They gave them a view of the river. Veena said, "Look, there is something black like a gharial crocodile moving." They could not see the animal clearly due to the glare caused by the morning sun. Manimaran said, "Turn away from the sun's rays and watch carefully. It is not a gharial." Veena said, "No, it does not look like a fish. It looked like a aquatic mammal, a river dolphin." Velen and Punni exclaimed, "What? Is it a dolphin? Marine acrobatic animal? How can it live in a river?" Manimaran said, "There are river dolphins in our country. The dolphins that live in the rivers have a long snout similar to the gharial crocodiles. Just like bats, they use the ultrasound waves to catch their prey. They are essentially blind." Velen said, "That was an interesting detail. Do you know the name of the river beside which we are now on? The rich harvest of the fertile plains of Ganges was mentioned in one of the Bharatiya's famous songs. Am I on the same bank of Ganges? My father asked me to collect some information about this place before visiting it, said Ponni. No doubt about it. Do you know that this river is 2,525 kilometers long and is the longest river in India, said Velan, stunning everyone around. Though Brahmaputra is 2,900 kilometers long, it does not flow across India. So, what Velan said is right, said Veena. Manimaran said, we have seen a lot of things. Now let us relax. Come, let us have these pieces of mangoes. These mangoes are very tasty. What kind of mangoes are these? Asked Veena eagerly. This kind of mango is known as Imam Pasand, a variety of mango that was cultivated during the Mughal reign of the royal family. This is occasionally found in the forest. Even this was picked from the mango grove at the fringes of this forest, said Manimaran. Everyone got into the vehicle and were ready to go. Now we are going to see another wonder, said Manimaran, and drove the vehicle around a big banyan tree with countless roots around. He travelled around it for a few minutes and came back to the starting point. Such a big banyan tree, exclaimed Ponni and Velan. This is a very big banyan tree and is the oldest in this forest. It is the habitat of thousands of birds. It is as famous as the banyan tree in Indian Botanical Garden in Howrah, Calcutta, said Manimaran. There is another big banyan in Adyar. It is as big as that. I saw that when I visited the Theosophical Society and wondered at it, said Ponni. Let us now go slowly because there is a herd of elephants climbing the mountains right behind the banyan tree, said Manimaran. Velan replied at once, Oh, aren't the wild elephants ferocious? Are we in danger? Manimaran said, First and foremost, we are not supposed to trouble the wild animals because the forest is their home. We can admire them without disturbing them. Manimaran continued, We should know how to safeguard ourselves from the encounters of the wild animals. That is the reason why we try to explore the forest with the guides who belong to the forest tribal community. Even though the animals are quite huge, they will not harm you unless you hurt them. Let us also climb the hills along with the elephants. There is another surprise waiting for you on the top of the hills, said Manimaran. After climbing the hill, they came across a plain. He parked the vehicle and asked the team to see something using their binoculars. Look there. There was a cone-shaped nest built with dried leaves. Manimaran asked, Can you guess which animal's nest is that? I know. That birds build nest on the ground, but it seems a bit strange, said Veena. It is a snake's nest, the nest of King Cobra. What? Snakes build nest? Said Velan. This is the only reptile that builds a nest on its own and reproduces. Thus, snake's average length is 18 feet and is the longest of the poisonous snake, said Manimaran. We have explored the forest and climbed the hills, but we have not seen a tiger till now, said Ponni. Don't worry, Ponni. We have come across many wonders. The tiger is a very shy animal. While descending down the hills, we may see one of the rocky area on the slope, said Manimaran. They had seen many unusual things that day, but they were very disappointed because they had not seen ever a tiger. I have visited several forests, but they are not identical. I got some new information from Mr. Manimaran and the tribals. I have visited forests many times regarding my research, but I was not able to see the tiger. Don't worry, we will see a tiger sometime later, comforted Veena. They descended down the hill and came to the same place where they had watched the river dolphins. They parked the vehicle and rested for a while. Ponni came out of the vehicle and watched through the binoculars. She noticed something strange. She couldn't control herself. She whispered, "Uncle, look there." All of them quickly turned to look with their binoculars. They saw a tigress with her three cubs drinking water from the river. Veena captured the beautiful scene with her camera. Nobody dared to see anything other than the tigress, till it left the river bank and vanished away. "This is the real king of the forest," said Manimaran. "It is absolutely true," said Veena. They all got back to the vehicle and were returning. Veena asked the team a question. "Do you know there is something common between all the wonders you have seen today?" "What is common?" asked Valen. "Please tell us quickly. We are very eager to know," said Ponni. "All that we saw today are our natural national symbols," said Veena. "You are right, Veena. This didn't strike me," said Manimaran. "Other symbols of our country. National flag. The tricolor flag is our national flag. The three colors are of the same width and are arranged horizontally. The saffron at the top represents valor and sacrifice. The green at the bottom represents fertility and prosperity. The white band in between represents honesty, peace, and purity. The Ashoka Chakra or the wheel in navy blue represents truth and peace. Our national flag's length and width proportion is 3:2 respectively, and the Ashoka Chakra has 24 spokes in it." National emblem. The four lions on top of the Ashoka pillar at Sarnath was chosen to be our national emblem. The national emblem was accepted on 26th January 1950. Satyameva Jayate has been inscribed at its bottom. It means truth alone triumphs. The national emblem consists of two parts, the upper and the lower parts. The upper part has four lions facing the north, south, east, and west. This is on a circular pedestal. One can only see three lions at a time. The lower part has an elephant, energy, a horse, speed, a bull, hard work, and a lion, majestic. The wheels of righteousness is placed between them. This emblem is found at the top of the government's communication, Indian currency, and passport. National anthem. Jana Gana Mana is our national anthem. It symbolizes the sovereignty and integrity of our nation. This anthem was written by Rabindranath Tagore in Bengali. This was transcribed in Hindi and was accepted by the Constituent Assembly on 24th January 1950. The rules to be observed while singing the anthem. The anthem has to be sung at a duration of 52 seconds. Everyone should stand erect while singing the national anthem. One should understand the meaning while singing. National song. The song Vande Mataram, composed by Bankim Chandra Chatterjee, was a source of inspiration to the people of India in their struggle for freedom. It has an equal status with Jana Gana Mana. On January 24, 1950, the then President Dr. Rajendra Prasad came up with a statement in the Constituent Assembly. The song Vande Mataram, which has played a historic part in the struggle for Indian freedom, shall be honored equally with Jana Gana Mana and shall have equal status with it. The song was a part of Bankim Chandra's most famous novel Anand Math. National Pledge. India is my country, all Indians are my brothers and sisters, is our national pledge. The pledge was written by Paidimari Venkata Subbarao in Telugu. National microorganism. The curd, which we consume every day, is curdled from milk by a microorganism called Lactobacillus delbrueckii. This was accepted as our national microorganism in the year 2012. This microorganism makes the milk undergo a chemical reaction and changes the protein content of the milk. Curd is known for its digestive quality and cooling capacity. Currency of India, INR. The Indian currency is the Indian rupees. The currency released by Sheshasur in the 16th century was rupiah. This rupiah has been transformed into rupees. The symbol of rupee is. This was designed by D. Udayakumar from Tamil Nadu in the year 2010. National calendar. During the reign of Emperor Kanishka, he began following a new calendar in the year 78 CE/AD. The year begins from the spring equinox, which falls on March 22nd. During a leap year, it begins on March 21st. Our country followed this calendar. The famous astronomer Meghnad Saha headed the Calendar Reformation Committee on 22nd March 1957. It was then accepted by the committee as our national calendar. The national symbol helped in uniting the diversified sections of India and to instill patriotism. National holidays. Independence Day. Every year, August 15 is celebrated as the Independence Day to commemorate India's freedom from British rule. This auspicious day is also marked as a birth of the world's biggest democracy, India. On the day India gained independence, Mahakavi Bharatiya's poem Aduvome Pallu Paduvome, and it was sung over the air all India radio by T.K. Pattammal, a famous singer of Carnatic music. The celebration of Independence Day continues every year. The Prime Minister unfurls the national flag on the Independence Day at the Red Fort, New Delhi. Republic Day. On 26th January 1950, India was declared as a republic state. Every year, this day is commemorated as the Republic Day. The Constitution commenced on 26th January 1950. From August 1947 to 26th January 1950, the Queen of Britain was the honorary head of India. The day India was declared as a republic state. The president became the first citizen of India. On Republic Day, the President of India unfurls the national flag on Kartavya Path, the path of duty, New Delhi. Gandhi Jayanti, the birthday of Mahatma Gandhi, the father of our nation, was declared one of the national festivals. It falls on 2nd October. In 2007, the United Nations declared October 2nd as the International Day of Nonviolence. Do you know? There is a peacock sanctuary at Viralimalai in the district of Pudukkottai, Tamil Nadu. Natural national symbols. Banyan tree 1950. It is a symbol of pride and has many medicinal values. Lotus 1950. Though it grows in muddy water, it blooms with beauty. Peacock 1963. It is native to Asia and the only bird which has a tail. Tiger 1973. It is the largest cat species. India has 70% of tigers population in the world. River Ganges 2008. It is a perennial river and many royal capitals flourished on the bank of this river. Elephant 2010. It is native to mainland Asia and plays a critical role in maintaining the region's forest. River Dolphin 2010. It is the reliable indicator of the health of the entire river ecosystem. It is in the endangered list. Lactobacillus 2012. They are friendly bacteria. They are a major part of the lactic and bacteria group. King Cobra Ophiophobus hanna. It is the world's longest and venomous snake and lives in the rainforest and plains of India. Mango 1950. It is the rich source of vitamin A, C, and D and mainly cultivated in the plains. Do you know Tamil Nadu's natural symbols? Animal Nilgiri Thar. Bird Emerald dove. Flower Gloriosa superba. Tree Palmer tree. Do you know Kodikatha Kumaran? Tirupur Kumaran was born in Chennimalai of Erode district. As a youth, he actively participated in the freedom struggle for India. In 1932, when Gandhiji was arrested, protests were held against the arrest all over the country. When protests were held for Gandhiji's release, Tirupur Kumaran took active part in it. He lost his life when the police attacked violently. He held on to the tricolour flag even when he died. He was honoured with the title Kodikatta Kumaran. The Government of India has released a postal stamp on his centenary year to remember Tirupur Kumaran's sacrifice and dedication to the nation. Do you know? The national flag was designed by Pingali Venkaya from Andhra Pradesh. The first Indian flag was woven at Gudiyatham in Vellore district of Tamil Nadu. This flag was hoisted by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru on 15th August 1947 at Red Fort, Delhi. This flag is now an exhibit at St. George's Fort Museum, Chennai. Do you know the four lions chosen from Sarnath pillar of Ashoka as our emblem is now placed in Sarnath Museum? Do you know on 27th December 1911 this national anthem was sung for the first time during a Congress committee meet held at Kolkata? Do you know on January 29th, the third day of Republic Day, the celebration are brought to an end with the beating retreat ceremony. This is performed by the bands of Indian Army, Navy and Air Force. The President of India is the chief guest of this day. Rashtrapati Bhavan will be illuminated at 6 p.m. as the part of the celebration. Glossary: Independence: freedom from control of another country or organization. Republic: a country in which the head of state is an elected person. Heritage: the art, buildings, traditions, and beliefs that a society considers important to its history and culture. Aquatic: growing or living in or near water. Astrophysicist: an expert in astrophysics.